So yesterday, ESPN's Adam Schefter reported that the Detroit Lions have signed All-Pro center Frank Ragnow to a 4-year, $54 million extension. Under the new deal, he becomes the highest-paid center in the NFL in terms of annual salary or annual payout, making about $13.5 million per year. That passes Ryan Kelly and Corey Linsley, who are both making right around $12.5 million per year. And now you got actually like what the kneecap biting Detroit Lions have done so far in the past couple of months or so. I mean, look at the offensive line. I understand the quarterback situation with Jared Goff is maybe a little shaky going forward. The wide receiver core is completely depleted, and you're still betting on a lot of development from DeAndre Swift. But look at the offensive line. I mean, Taylor Decker at left tackle. That guy might not be an all-pro, but he's certainly borderline Pro Bowler every year. He's maybe a borderline top 6 left tackle in the league every year. You have to appreciate that. I mean, that's just good value to have a guy like that on your football team. Jonah Jackson, relatively young, developing player. Frank Ragnow, the all-pro center. Penei Sewell at right tackle. It's more of just a question of what are you doing at right guard right now? You've got maybe someone like Tommy Kramer will compete for that spot. You've got from last year, Logan Stenberg is still on the roster. I'm sorry, I had to check the name. I always called him Sternberg for some reason. I always want to put in an R in there. And you got Vaitai also in that spot. So you have people who can compete for that role. So at least you know you're going to get some competition for that final starting spot. But otherwise, look at the other 4 positions filled so far. You have to feel very good about the offensive line moving forward. And we're talking about a rebuild that's going to take 2 or 3 years, which is the Detroit rebuild is really going to take at least that long to get off the ground. It's a good starting spot. I mean, they fixed the defensive line through their draft, or at least the interior defensive line. So you have to like the fact that they're attacking this through the trenches right now. And this is getting off to a much better start than I could have ever predicted for Detroit, especially based on, how the opening press conference went. I mean, I was really expecting this to be a franchise where it would come around. They might mess around a little bit here early on, and maybe they will in the first season of the Dan Campbell era. We'll see. But for now, it looks like Dan Campbell and his kneecap biting team have started to put together the good foundation for a strong rebuild.